everybody. Welcome on in. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Hopefully we have a fun show here tonight for y'all. Bunch of stuff we got uploaded yesterday. Decent amount of new stuff too. But yeah, next few shows we're going to be offering a ton of new coins, type of stuff that we both like haven't offered much in the past, and just like super fresh inventory that we got in. Bunch of packages coming in. So hopefully we're going to have some fun next few shows. I'll give 1 minute, get everyone in. But yeah, I'll start the show in basically around a minute, just clearing up a bit of space here on my computer, so it handles it. Perfect. All right. Yeah, we got some shipwreck stuff, so it's like great. We're gonna have some good fun with this shipwreck. Hopefully, not too often that we get shipwreck stuff in, so definitely excited for that. I'm doing pretty well. But yeah, excited to hook some people up with some nice coins. But yeah, starting the day off, buck and go on this 50% silver George VI shilling from Great Britain, 1937. But yeah, a little bit of silver in here, 50%. Definitely a few bucks worth in melt. Yeah, cool little British coin. And yeah, as per usual, if anyone has any requests, feel free to drop them in chat. I'll try and get them pretty quickly. And Arafe in the lead, and Carter's taking that. And Carter, thank you. First coin of the day. Heading out to you. Hope you enjoy that one. Do this Tabiristan coin, and then I'll try and find that request. Let's do 5 seconds. Yeah, Tabiristan, anonymous governors type, anonymous Abbasid governors. But yeah, cool, nice lustrous coin. So the Zoroastrian fire altar, of course, a throwback to the Sasanians who ruled the region for hundreds of years, and then the Tabiristan governors. Alright. Tosi Mint 8 reals. Great, I'll try and find that for you really quick. 9313. Alright, we're asking 119 start on this Tosi Mint Bolivian 8 reals. We may have a Herod Agrippa. I'll check. We've had a decent amount recently, but we might be running low. Yeah, I think we have one Herod Agrippa Pruta. But yeah, I'll get that Herod Agrippa right now. AE42. There's the canopy, and then you have the 3 grain ears. You can kind of see it, but you see it's dated year 6. You can kind of see the 6 right in the corner. Like all these Herod Agrippa Prutas are year 6 of under Claudius. Alright. Yeah, they're great coins. We got a bunch of Pruta, and we've been very happy to offer them out to people. Do this silver French piece. Oh, I guess he didn't upload this. Hopefully he uploaded. He didn't do that for too many. Jeez. On this Commodus, I'll check right now. I'll check how much this Commodus we're asking on it. We're asking $69. I'll give it a run. Yeah, $69 on this Commodus denarius. But yeah, the classic gladiator emperor, son of Marcus Aurelius. A little bit cuckoo in his own right. And Timothy, thank you. That's heading out to you. Hope you enjoy. I remember seeing a Vespasian. I can get that for you in a little bit, CG. But I saw that Republican request. I just want to find that before I forget. And I'm not seeing that Republican coin populate. Do you have the right SKU there, Mighty White Tea? But I'll see if. Let me find the Vespasian. I'll see how much we were asking on that. Yeah, I'll get that for you in a second. I'll get the Varus. Let me do this Vespasian first. I think this was our only Vespasian we had right now. We're asking also 69 start on the Vespasian denarius in the NGC holder. Oh, with the assigned grade? No, we don't have anything with the assigned grades, I don't think. And here's the Varus. 049. We're asking 84 on the Varus. Adoptive brother of Marcus Aurelius. But yeah, Lucius Verus denarius with a Nike on the reverse, or I guess victory in this case. But yeah, victory holding the pomfron and the wreath. I don't think we have any. Yeah, we don't have any stuff like Transylvanian stuff right now. We have gotten stuff like that in, but I don't think it's any like Vlad the Impaler or his father. All right. Any Mexican old coins? Yeah, we have a few Mexican. I don't know how old they are. Yeah, thanks, Tony. We appreciate that. But we have a bit of Mexican silver here that I think this might be like fucking gold. But yeah, 2 silver Mexican 25 centavos. Yeah, we have some 8 reals, some Spanish 8 reals. And then I guess we have some like more modern like Mexican silver and stuff like this here. But yeah, 2 Mexican centavos, currently at $1, with Skippy in the lead for the 2 silver coins. And that's where it's going to stay. Congrats on that, Skippy. All right. I'll start the Morgan later. I don't really know how much Isaiah wants to get out of it. So I just don't really want to start that quite right now. Let's try this Islamic Seljuks of Rum Silver Durham. I don't think we do have any XFs or AUs and slabs. Most of what we have are like no grade stuff today. Our greater inventory, if you come when Isaiah's here, he's the one who normally run like slab stuff like that. Alright, so I can, if you're fine with it, I don't mind starting it at melt. Like if you'll if you're interested at melt. Sure. All right. Yeah, I'll pull it out then. Yeah, Kabad this first. This is his second reign. And sure, I'll get you a Syracuse. But yeah, cool little Sasanian Empire. A little bit of a less common ruler here in Kabad the first. But yeah, let me get that Morgan first, and then I'll get a few of those Syracuses out. But yeah, we're starting this Morgan at melt, which, let's see. What was that? It was 56. Yeah, 56. So Morgan at melt. Here we go. Yeah, 1921 Denver Morgan silver dollar. The absolute classic. And Skippy, that's hand to you. Thank you. All right, it's 0803. I'll try and get that Republican then. And yeah, how much for a Christ coin? I'll get you a number on that really soon. 80, 70. The Republican coin might be a misupload. I'm not seeing it in our pile, unless it's. Wait, is this it? Wait, I might have found it. All right, I think that Republican must have been a misupload, unless it's just hidden in a really weird place. I did find a different Republican. I don't know if this one was uploaded. Yeah, I think he just messed up, and uploaded this one instead of that one. But yeah, I'll get a Christ coin. Let's see what we're starting this one at. All right, we are starting this at 39. 39 on this Christ files in the NGC holder. Class B. What is he got? Facing Bust of Christ, and then Jesus Christ, King is the King, written in Greek, with the cross dividing it. I think we do. We have some other Christ files. I can run a few more. I think we're normally going to start them at 39, so that seems about where they'd all be, but this one's a Class C, which also 39 start. Let's see if I can. Yeah, you can see the Nimbate portrait of Christ. And then there's the back. It's Jesus Christ Conqueror. And then you have the jeweled cross in between. A little dark on camera. I guess it's pretty dark in hand too, but you can still clearly see the detail. And thank you, Lotto. And I'll keep grabbing a few more. Looks like all the ones we have left are Class C. So I'll do a few more Class C's, and then I'll move something else. Any nice Constantine? I'm not sure, Ryan. I didn't see any graded. If you were interested in graded, and I'm inclined to say we don't have any raw, but you never know. If you just look up Constantine in the shop tab, that's where all our items would populate. So if there is one, it would show up in there. And thank you, Timothy. And then let me do one more Christ Follows for now. Sure, I'll find that for you, Ryan. Yeah, last Christ Follows for the time being. Another Class C. But yeah, standing bust of Christ. And then Jesus Christ Conqueror. See jeweled cross dividing it. And Timothy in the lead on this one. And that's yours. Thank you, Timothy. And let me get that See if I can find that piece for you, Ryan. Oh, 142. You know, I'm not seeing that right now, unless it's... Actually, no, I think I found the stack where it'd be in. Give me 1 second to get it out. Oh, no, it's not on that stack either. Yeah, I don't know where that's at. Maybe it was a misupload, or maybe it's just in a weird stack. Yeah, because the only Byzantine stuff I found were a few Class D Christ Falluses, and then a couple Alexandrian 12 nummy. But alright. I guess you have this, which is about as close as you can get without being one. One of those Constantine the 10th. This one is basically it's imitating Constantine the 10th. Is they from the Zengid. They're Islamic dynasty, and they're imitating that type of coin. Like you can kind of see the general design, and then you have some Islamic writing. But yeah, this is imitating that Constantine the 10th type. Pretty cool piece. Be a nice little medieval Islamic piece. And Timothy's going to grab it at 5. Congrats. All right. 651. All right. King George V, British, 3 pence. Buck and go. Yeah, 1917 George V, 3 pence. Silver, little silver, 3 pence. Yeah, $2 on it right now, and that's where it'll stay. The back of the 2 slabs, sure. There's the back of this one, and here's the back of the other one. If you're interested, Shisha, just let me know, and I'll run them. And then we have some other shipwreck stuff with COAs. If you're interested in seeing them, I can pull them out. But they're raw, though. Raw with COA, not in slab. Start this Nuremberg ship Pfennig. But yeah, cool little Nuremberg jeton, struck in the 1500s to 1600s, but featuring a ship on the one side. And then you have 4 fleur-de-lis on the other side. These were one of the first types minted in Nuremberg. Quite a few makers would have had them. And Numis, that's yours. Thank you. All right. Let's grab this Moroccan Alawi Sharif's piece. A little bit of Moroccan silver here. But yeah, Alawi Sharifs would have been in a Moroccan Islamic dynasty. You have 1181, which dated right on the bottom, which translates to 1767 to 1768 AD. Yeah, cool little piece of Moroccan silver. And Timothy, thank you. That's yours. Yeah, let me grab that for you, Skippy. Washington silver quarter, great. 631. All right, buck and go on the silver quarter. 46D Washington silver quarter. A nice piece. Hang to you, Skippy. Thank you. LMA, sure. We're asking significant number. These are some of the more expensive slabs that we have in here. Oh, did he not upload this? Darn. Yeah, I don't think he uploaded that one. My fault. I'll take that away. Yeah, I don't think he uploaded the LMAs. I apologize for even putting that out there. Great. Happy to hear it arrived safely. Yeah, I hope you enjoy that. Yeah, we love giving the giveies for y'all. Good ways to get, free coins. Let's do this 2 Hanover Cumberland Jack token. But you have the Duke on horseback and the dragon. Basically, it's commemorating, I forget which Duke this was. It's basically the Duke. He got kicked out of England and had to go to Hanover, and $1. My goodness. Just as a heads up, I think we paid like 12 on them in bulk of like 150. So that's quite the move for Big Poppy. All right, let's do this little medieval piece. Medieval Livonian Confederation. Lubisk. Yeah, tiny little medieval Livonia coin, which is Livonia would be on the Baltic Sea. So Dorpat, I think, is modern day Estonia. Yeah, 1400s Estonia. Out $2 right now. But yeah, you have the key and the sword crossed in the middle. And on this, and same design on the other side. And Timothy, that's yours. Thank you. Yes. Any narrow? We don't have any. We have some Horsius Festus, who would have been a procurator under Nero, but we don't have any narrows, any proper narrows. But yeah, city of Elbig, which is modern day Poland, but these would have been under Swedish rule. This one is the Swedish king at the time would have been Gustavus II. Little Bill and Solidus. We have Pruda under Horsius Festus, which would have been time of Nero, basically Judea in the time of Nero, but we don't have any with Nero's portrait or anything. The 2 in the top left. I think this, let's see, was this 80? Yeah, this is 84. And then the other one, the VF here, is... Oh, I guess he didn't upload this one. I'm so weird with what he uploads. I guess this one didn't get uploaded. Yeah, I'll get that for you. But let me try this $84 Lucius Verus first. But yeah, Lucius Verus, adopted brother of Marcus Aurelius. maybe we can. I just don't know how much like I'm supposed to ask on the other coin. But if you like have an offer, I can go check our inventory doc and see if we can do that. I'll check. Let's see what we're asking on this. 016. We're asking 99, so I don't think I'd be able to. Like when Isaiah comes back, if they're still here by then, like he's the one who'd be able to authorize something like that. But yeah, if you're down for 99, we can run at 99. But if not, no worries. Yeah, let me grab one of those Perseus Festus for you. All right. No, we were asking a 99 on the slab. We were asking 80 something on the Varus, which was top left, Angel. But, wait, I meant the 99 on the C slab, the C salvage piece. Yeah, Porcius Festus Pruda, struck under Nero. But yeah, you have Nero written in Greek, and then you have a palm frond and Singer. That's yours. Thank you, Singer. I'll grab the other one we have. I think this is the only other one for today. Fortunately, a little worse grade, but same design as before. It's Nero written in Greek in the wreath and the palm frond. You actually see a bit of the detail better on the palm frond side. Decently struck up for the left side. And that's Big Poppies. Thank you. But yeah, this was what I was referring to being 99, the C fragment from the association. And then this one I think was like 84, the Lucius Verus denarii. But if you're interested in any of them, let me know and I'll run it for you. Not slabbed hammer coin. Maybe the Solidus? Swedish Livonian Solidus, I think. That might have been the only hammered one that went unsold. If it was something else, let me know. Yeah, this would have been this one then. But yeah, basically Elbig, which is a city in Poland. Gustavus II, we're currently at $2 for this 1600 Solidus, Bill and Solidus. But yeah, you can decent amount of silvering left on it. And that's yours, Big Poppy. Thank you. And yeah, I'll run the middle one. I'll see what we're asking. And I'll take a look at our owl selection for you. All right, we're asking 89 on these. Yeah, we're asking 89 on this Poseidon collection. Syracuse here on the second bronze. But you have the Trident flanked by two dolphins, and then you have Poseidon, diademed head of Poseidon facing left. And let me look through our owls, see if I can find a good one for you. All right, this is one of the better ones. We have I think they're all in VF. So grade-wise, I think they're all the same. They all have a pretty similar look to it. But yeah, I think this is one of the better owls we have. We're asking 300. They are later owls struck. in the 4th century to right in the early 3rd century. But yeah, pie style owl type. But yeah, let me double check that they're all just normal VFs. We have a couple choice VF. We have one choice VF. So I'll run our only choice VF here on this Poseidon collection. But yeah, this was the only choice VF we had, at least for today. But yeah, same design with the trident being flanked by the 2 dolphins, and then Poseidon head diademed left. They were 300 for the owls. If you're interested in that one, I'll run it again. But that's what we were asking for him. All right. Let's try this Celtic silver coin. Yes, run the owl. Yeah, I'll grab that in a second. But yeah, Audi tribe, Celtic silver coin, horse. You can see the annulate in between the legs. And then you have the Celticized helmeted bust of Roma, based loosely on the Republican denarii that would have been well known throughout the world. Here is the owl again. It's a pie style owl. But yeah, there's your helmeted head of Athena, and there's your owl side. Yeah, cool little Athens piece. Always fun getting to offer these classic owls. And Gemini, thank you, Gemini. Yeah, the owl side was quite nice. Yeah, we have a few more. I think that was probably the nicest one, though. Here, let me try another one. I think the other Roman Republican was like uploaded instead of the one we meant to run. I think it was like a little switcheroo. Looks like we're asking a little bit higher on this one at 324, but I'll give it a shot if anyone's interested. But yeah, these ones are quite lustrous. Like very lustrous owl. There's your Athena side. You can kind of see the pie style palmette too. But yeah, lustrous owl side. And HT Thief, thank you. All right. Let's do this Tabiristani piece again. Anonymous Abbasid governors of Tabiristan. Yeah, pretty illustrious medieval Tabiristan coin. Yeah, based heavily on the Sasanians, so I'll run a Sasanian next. Yeah, here you have the busted Kavad the second, or sorry, Kavad the first. This one struck in his second reign. And then same reverse design as on the 2-year stand with the altar and the 2 attendants flanking it. do this. 17th century merchant halfpenny token. Yeah, I can show them off in a second. But yeah, 1670. This one's from the city of Kent. Halfpenny, minted by a merchant of the names of Pine Kite. Yeah, Gregory Dorr in the lead on it. Any Marcus Aurelius? I'm inclined to say not today. I think, yeah, we only have Lucius Verus, and I'm not seeing any Marcuses here. But yeah, here's one of the raw shipwrecks, and this is the COA. Let's see how much we're asking on this one. We're asking 400 on this. If you're interested, I'll give it a run. But this one is a Joanna shipwreck. This is COA. We actually might have a couple Crusaders, now that I think about it. Yeah, we have a couple Crusaders. I'll grab one of them. WY13. 25. Okay, here's one of the Crusaders we have. This one is Principality of Antioch. Struck under Bohemond the 4th or Bohemond the 5th. Yeah, a little Crusader bronze here. So yeah, fleur-de-lis and a couple pellets. Yeah, I'll show that off close. We're at $3 right now. Gregory Dorr in the lead at 4 on this Crusader coin. The Portuguese, so a bit of a smaller denomination, one that we don't get into often, and Geminis can get that. Here's the, I'll take the cob piece out. But yeah, here's the cob from the Joanna. But yeah, I think we're asking 400. Comes with the COA and everything. But yeah, if you're interested, just let me know and I'll get that up. I don't know if we have any Lucas today. I think that's the one you're referring to, the Crusader with an H on it. Yeah, I don't think we have any Lucas in here. See if I can find that other coin. Yeah, let's do this other Crusader coin. This one is County of Tripoli. So is a Crusader state that we get to offer a lot less often than Antioch. This one is under Bohemond the 5th. Yeah, a little Crusader bronze from the County of Tripoli. $2 right now for Mr. Cashfest, and that's, oh, we got a sniper. Just, yeah, stealing these ones. We're at $4.05 on this little Crusader bronze. And thank you, L Dude. Herod Archelaus. I don't think we do today. There's a decent amount of Herod Archelaus that we are currently at NGC for us. I don't know when they'll come back. It might be relatively soon, though. But yeah, we don't have any raw Herod Archelaus, or yeah, we don't have any tribute pennies either. But we'll definitely get a few slabbed Herod Archelaus back soon. Sure, we have a few of that stuff. Here's a 4 real, Bolivian 4 real under Charles IV. But yeah, 4 Real, Charles the Fourth, 1808, Potosi, Riverstone in the lead on this. Yeah, cool little bit of Spanish colonial silver, and that's going to Riverstone. Thank you. And here's a hold 2 Real. I'll give it a shot. Two Real with the hole in it. We're asking 50. 1801. Also Potosi, it seems like. Or at least that's what Isaiah put it as. 1801, hold 2 Real. Okay. King James the First. I'll check really quick. Yeah, we don't have any James the First. We're getting a package of hammered in soon. I'm not sure if there are any James in there or not, but he is someone we've offered before, and occasionally we'll get in. The Kashano Sasanian coin here. But yeah, at $1 right now for this Kashano Sasanian, ancient North India / Afghanistan region. And Jim, not going to get that one singular dollar. You can, if you're interested in something there, you can just type it into the shop tab. And if it is there, it would populate. But yeah, I'm not seeing any Ephesus in our shop tab. That's something we do that a lot of sellers don't. We have every item that we have listed for the day up in the shop tab. So you can always just, if you're curious about something, just type it all up in there. Let's try this Karshapana. Mauryan Empire, ancient India Karshapana. There's plenty of little countermarks, but yeah, a little bit of ancient Indian silver between 322 and 185 BC. Yeah, cool punch mark piece. I can go on this Sigismund the Third. Silver 3 poker under Sigismund the Third. 1622. You can see the double twos on the back. Yeah, a little bit of 1600 silver at $2 right now with Riverstone. Yeah, cool Polish Lithuanian silver coin. Gregory Dorr currently in the lead. Jim and I at 15, and that's hanging. Oh, Gregory Dorr taking it back. And there we go. Thank you, Jim and I. Then let's do this one. This one's quite attractive. One is a Lithuanian piece, Duchy of Lithuania. We're asking 44 on it. But it's quite attractive. But yeah, very clear on it. 1556 was the rider on horseback. Yeah, nice, attractive piece. Riverstone takes a liking to it. Yeah, I agree. We were lucky. We had to pay up a bit for them, but we got some really nice ones of these in. And Gregory Dorr, thank you. This one didn't get put in. Yeah, I mean, I agree. They're really beautiful pieces when they come that nice. Here's another Pulse-Lithuanian Commonwealth, another 1622 under Sigismund III. Oops. Yeah, nice legend. You can read the Sigis very clearly. And yeah, you have the crest of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth there. The middle end, we're at $4 with Gabe. Yeah, 3 poker, 124 is taller. And Riverstone, gonna pick that one up. Thank you, Riverstone. All right. Let's do this one. This one's quite decent. This one is then held big under Swedish rule. Or sorry, this one's Swedish Livonian. All right, yeah, this one's sorry. City of Riga, so Swedish Livonia. 3 poker, quite attractive in my opinion. Yeah, 1623, very clear. And then there's the design Gustav Adolphus, you can read pretty clearly, and then you have the crowns of Sweden and Livonia. And Jim and I can grab that. All right. Yeah, we have a few slabbed Christ falls if you're interested. I can grab one of them. I'm not sure if we have any raw ones or not. But Class C Christ falls, we're asking $39 on it. But yeah, there's your Christ side. And then Jesus Christ Conquerors, the translation on this side. It's the jeweled cross. Jonathan in the lead on this. And thank you, Jonathan. I don't think we have any wild men in today's show. I think all of them got put in the purple show, which we divide all our shows by color. So I think most of them are in purple shows. And yeah, today is a yellow show. So it's going to be a second before they come back. Sure, I'll get that for you in a second, Skippy. In the meantime, let's do this. On our Rashid Abbasid coin. Slightly warped, though nothing too crazy. Like y'all can see that. But yeah, a little bit of Abbasid silver. Harun al-Rashid is the caliph from 1001 Nights. That's where he's most famous in the modern day. It's basically just our inventorying way, our way that we like sort all our shows. Basically, it's like what box. Like this is a yellow show, meaning that we put the coins in the yellow box. And it's just so we know, like, we have it highlighted in our doc, our inventorying doc, like yellow if it's in a yellow show. So if we have to like pull something really quick, that's kind of what it is. It's like our own internal record keeping or sorting. But yeah, we like to put it in the title though. So people who are keen on like certain coins, say you missed a coin that you really liked from the last show, you know which shows to look out for. Be a little Condor halfpenny token, 1793. This one's from Petersfield in Hampshire. Yeah, man on horseback. And then you have a bird. Seven, 10. Here's that Washington quarter that was requested. There we go. 53D Washington quarter at one singular dollar. Yeah, silver Washington quarter, 53D. And Skippy in the lead with $9, and that's where it's going to stay. Thank you, Skippy. All right. Abbasid Governor to Tabiristan. This one is named. This one is Governor Hani, which you can read to the right side of the bust. That's what those two characters are. It's indicating the governor. But yeah, he would have been in Tabiristan between 1788 and 1789. And there's the Zoroastrian reverse. All right, let's do a little bit of get a British silver coin up next. British 3 pence. $1 start on this British silver coin, 1942 3 pence. But yeah, well, silver, British 3 pence. Decent grade on it. And thank you. I found a Marcus. I wonder if that got uploaded or not. Oh, we do have a Marcus here. I don't know if person who was asking about Marcus is still here or not, but I found a Marcus. We are asking 140 start. So if whoever was interested in the Marcus wants that 140, just let me know and I'll run it for y'all. Okay. $50 on this Syracusean hemelytra. But yeah, some counter marks on this big old Syracusean piece. You can see the eagle on the obverse. Let's see if I can fix this lighting here. Actually, give me a second. Thank you, King Matt. Appreciate that and hope you enjoy that as a first purchase. Cool coin hanging your way. But yeah, give me 1 second. I'm going to try and see if I can fix our lighting a little bit. I believe it was 140, the Marcus. I'll double check that really quick. Yes, 140. I'll give it a run right now if you're interested. Yeah, there we go. Marcus Aurelius in the NGC slab. Of course, classic emperor. Yeah, looks like Figure holding the scales and cornucopia on the reverse. And congrats on that. Hope you enjoy your Marcus. Jeez, where is this? All right, great. But yeah, if anyone's any requests, let me know. I'll try and find them for you. Let's try this merchant token here. United States merchant token. This one is from Foster and Perry. We've been located in Grand Rapids, Michigan. A little bit of an attempted hole right there. Yeah, cool U.S. merchant token, Civil War era. Show that again? Yeah, sure. 21 was the start if you want me to rerun it. Yeah, just let me know if you want it again. 21 was the start. Bit of an attempted hole on the top. Yes, great. Oh, you didn't? All right. But yeah, maybe someone else be interested. Yeah, cool little U.S. merchants token. Civil War era. King Matt in the lead on it. And thank you. Okay. Let's do this tiny little piece of bullet money. Thai bullet money. We're asking 15 on it, 1A spot. Yeah, a little bit of Thai bullet money. Oops. Let's try this German coin. With a nice collector's tag from Brunswick Wolfenbottle. Good old 12 Kreuzer. Struck between 1660 and 1661. Be a little bit of a larger denomination on this 12 Kreuzer. Yeah, 1600s Germany. Fun silver coin. 1600s Germany with a nice collector's tag. Be an Indian Empire Vermulten and Sind. Little Dama, silver Dama. Yeah, nice medieval Indian piece. Sure, SK, is there a specific one you want to see, or do you just want to see them all? All? All right. You have the two associations and the NGC slab on the bottom. And then here's a Joanna. That's the COA. If you want to see the coin itself closer, just let me know and I'll take it out. Another, this one is a Marestein is the COA. And here's another Marestein. But yeah, if there's anything you want to see closer, like the coin itself, let me know and I'll take out the coin. Sasanian, Kava the first dram. Yeah, ruler, a little bit less common. But yeah, there are 2 attendants in the altar. Sure, SK. I believe the Joanna was at 400 start, just so you know. I think all our prices are in there. But so if 400 is too high, I won't run that one. I'll check what the start on these are. This one looks like it's a 200 start. Take a second to get out the coin. But yeah, here's the Marestein full ducaton under Antwerp. I believe it's Philip the IV at this time in the Spanish Netherlands. But yeah, full ducaton, and you have the COA. And thank you, SK. And here's the other one. This one looks like we're asking 300 on that. Be another ducaton. There's the coin itself, 1773 ducaton from the Spanish Netherlands. Thank you, SK. And lastly, we have the Joanna, which was one. And here's the 8 real from the Joanna shipwreck. And great. SK in the lead on that. A cool shipwreck piece. And thank you. Appreciate all the business, SK. But yeah, hope you enjoy those 3 cool pieces. Not often we get to get stuff full with the COA in. Let's try this ant nose here. A little bit of ant nose money. Oh, never mind. Guess that we forgot to upload that one. How about this? Oh wait, I don't know if it's got put on. Alright, here we go. Swiss half franc. Buck and go. Silver Switzerland half franc. 1942. Yeah, Gemini and Leon's silver coin. 83.5%. Be at $1 on the silver coin. And thank you, Gemini. do this silver French piece. Buck and gold silver French coin, also 83.5%. This one's 1914, so World War I era. Be a French silver coin. It's a nice luster on it. Yeah. Nice silver coin, good gray, decent luster. King Matt Boo is in the lead. Yeah, 1914 France. And thank you, King. Hope you enjoy that one. And congratulations on the bronze. All right, let's do this silver coin. Silver British East India 1/4 rupee, 1943. I think these are 50%, if memory serves. But yeah, 1943 quarter rupee from British East India, George VI. But yeah, nice. Good grade on it. This quarter rupee. And Gemini, thank you. This is Perry and Dram. A little bit of ancient Greek silver. There's a nice Gorgon on it. We're asking 34. For this Gorgon silver coin. But yeah, there's the Gorgon. Pretty nice Gorgon portrait. And then you have a pellet with it's the incuse design. Let's see, we're doing this Khusro the second on. Flipped Khusro the second, Sasanian piece. We're asking 21 on it. It's quite clipped, but you can clearly tell it's Khusro the second, and the mint is nice and readable too. GD mint here. But yeah, a little bit of Sasanian silver. King's in the lead. Cool Sasanian piece. Hang out to you. Hope you enjoy that one. Okay. Run our seed. Abbasid. Silver Durham. This one is Mana al mint, which is modern day Baghdad. But yeah, mint here is on the bottom by where my thumb is, and then dates by where my pointer finger is. This one's dated 182, which is corresponds to 798, 799 AD. Yeah, a little bit of Abbasid silver. Basically, golden age of Islam was started under Harun al-Rashid. And yeah, he's obviously famous for being written about in the 1001 Nights. Okay, French 1600s French coin coming up next. French copper. Buck and go in this French double tournois from 1638. Buck and go French piece. So Louis the 13th would be the ruler. And nice date there. Nice, very easy to read date. 1638. We're at $1, $2 right now in this 1600s France. Well, that's where it's going to stay. Thank you, Gemini. All right, let's try out one of these 12 nummy. $39 start. Byzantine 12 nummy with Heraclius and Heraclius Constantine. Damn, I wish I could. There we go. Kind of see it. Be a mint in Alexandria. You have an I and a B indicating that's 12. And then you have ALE on the bottom indicating Alexandria for the mint. The answer is technically yes. We have like a really clipped Siliqua, but I'm not sure I'll run that because the last time we ran a Siliqua, like a clipped one, it went for $4. So I'm kind of terrified to run another for the time being, but he'll give us 5. Afraid I'll need a tiny bit more than 5. But we can do this Ilkhanate silver coin here. Be a little bit of medieval Islamic silver. These ones from the Ilkhanates, who are a post-Mongol dynasty. These ones, this type I think would have been struck in Turkey, but the Ilkhanates also had much of Iran and most of Iraq. So they're a very large dynasty. This one's under Abu Said, who have been the last Ilkhanate ruler in full. Basically, after his death, there's a massive power vacuum, and all the Anatolian, I guess basically all their territory kind of just shattered. And Ouroboros, first purchase, congratulations. Hope you enjoy that piece. But yeah, let's see if I can find that the clipped Siliqua. Okay, give me 1 second to just find that clipped Siliqua. AE36. Here it is. Yeah, there's not much to it. If someone wants to make an offer, doesn't even have to be particularly high. I'll run it at that. But yeah, pretty, not much left. Probably Honorius or Arcadius or someone. And then there's the other side. But yeah, if someone wants to make an offer, doesn't have to be a particularly high one. But decent shot I'll accept. To be honest, I just don't want it to go for 4 again. That's more what I'm afraid of. Let's do this Alawi Sharif's piece. Alawi Sharif silver coin. They are they would have been ruling in Morocco, modern day Morocco. You have the date, you can kind of see it on the bottom, but 1181 after Hijra, sorry. Oh, I guess that didn't get uploaded. Do another Harun al-Rashid Abbasid Caliphate. Be another Abbasid Caliphate Islamic Golden Age coin. Once again, Man al Salam mint. That looks like 186. Oh, that's 183, sorry, on the date. Yeah, 183, which corresponds to 799 to 800 AD. Man al Salam, which is modern day Baghdad, on the mint. And great, thank you, King. Let's do this Ilkhanate, 2 dirhams. This one is a after Abu Said. So basically after Abu Said, the Ilkhanate is shattered, and you have a ton of claimants. This guy, Tengay Timur, he would have been a claimant in eastern Iran, basically on the southeast side of the Caspian Sea, like where that hits Iran. That's where he would have claimed, and he would have ruled there for. He was actually rather successful as a claimant, but yeah, he had a small kingdom up on the basically southeast coast of the Caspian Sea in eastern Iran. But yeah, funny thing about him is he's the last real. His claim to fame is him being the last real ruler in his dynasty from the house of Genghis Khan. So he's a descendant of Genghis Khan. Let's try this Ghaznavid. Ghaznavid Bilindama. Small little Ghaznavid coin under Ibrahim. The Ghaznavids would have been they would have a large empire in like the Afghanistan, Pakistan type of region, northern India, like right around there. That's where they would have laid claim. Let's do this medieval Austrian. Medieval Austrian Okatar II denier. But yeah, medieval Austria silver coin. Backs on these are blank. That's just basically what most of the types are. They're like one-sided Pfennigs, or I guess denier in this case. We're at $2 right now. This medieval Austria, cool little piece. Bit of medieval silver here. And thank you, Gemini. All right, I'll get that request now if I can find it. Oh yeah, the Periandram. Sure. Where'd I put that? Here's the Periandram with your good old Gorgon on the obverse. But yeah, a little bit of Greek silver with a nice Gorgon on it. And there's the back. Let's see. Shipwrecks. We have 2 shipwrecks left. But we sold all the other ones. They are both association. I'll show them really quick. Like here's the Cobb fragment. I think 99 to start on this. And the NGC cert. And then a William III sixpence, or remnants of it. But yeah, if you're interested, I can run either of them. You'll pass, no problem. Silver half rupee from British East India, Buck and Go, on this British East Indian silver coin. I think these are 50%, but still, with silver as high as it is, definitely a few bucks worth in melt. Yeah, nice, good condition on it. George VI, 1943, World War II era, half rupee. And thank you, King. try one of these. 100 mon, Japanese 100 mon. Japanese 100 mon. It's like has a little bit of environmental damage on it. But Japanese 100 mon, late samurai era bronze piece. And sure, I'll get that for you, Coin Hunter. Alright. Here we go. Valerius Gratus, 1526 AD, time of Tiberius, also time of Christ. But you can see Tiberius' name in the wreath, and then you have a palm frond with the date dividing it. Yeah, cool little Judean Pruta from the lifetime of Christ, or during that period. And Coin Hunter, thank you. Let's try another Crusader Sasanian. $1 on it. Parallels the first Kashana Sasanian, basically ancient Pakistan and North India. But you have Nandi and the bull on the one side, and then you have the king standing on the other. But we're at $1 on this ancient Kushana Sasanian piece. Right now we're at 2. And $5. Thank you, King. So let me try this 2 real, Spanish 2 real. 2808. We're asking 50 on this 2 real. 1798. Charles the Fourth. Yeah, 1798. 2 real from Bolivia. And W.C. Banks. Gonna take that one home. Thank you. Let me grab one more of those. Another Bolivian 2 real. This one is 1795. Also, $50 start. Sorry, 1795. My apologies. Yeah, 1795, 2 real. Charles the Fourth. And thank you, King. Okay, let's try this Judean 3 Stoiber. We're asking 19 on it. 1792, 3 Stoiber German States, bill and peace. Be it Duke Charles Theodore. It's your Duke. Yeah, a little bit of a less common issuer. W.C. Banks in the lead. 1792, and that's yours. Hope you enjoy. Now let's try out one of these German glass medals here. early Third Reich glass medal. This one is a Beethoven. But yeah, glass medal Third Reich era. And $2. My. Congrats on that. Yeah, sure, I'll run one of these. I'll do the C salvaged first. I think we're asking 99 on it. Yeah, C salvaged fragment from the association and the NGC holder. It's the cert. Yeah, banks on lead on this cool Real fragment or Cobb fragment. And thank you, Banks. And then I'll do this one next, number 23, also 99. He asked. This one is a William III sixpence on this one. Yeah, HMS Association and the NGC Shipwreck Certified Slab. And thank you, King. All right, let me. All right, cool. Yeah, if anyone has any requests, just as per usual, drop them in chat, and I'll probably try and get it. I can show it right now. Yeah, choice fine, or sorry, normal fine with some scratches. $50 on the Hemilitron. We're asking. And yeah, there's your Eagle. I'm having trouble getting the proper lighting. Like, I've been struggling with that all show, so I apologize to y'all chat. Great, thank you, King. And we have a few more if you're interested in some others, but I think that may have been the nicest one of the batch. But yeah, here's an Uncia. I mean, I'm always happy when someone gets the coin at a good price, right? No, anyway, me getting angry wouldn't be any good. But yeah, here's an Uncia. Sicilian bronze is a nice eagle. I think, yeah, this one has the crab for all y'all crab lovers. There's the crab. You can kind of see it. But anyway, what? It's not the buyer's fault they got a good deal. They're just doing what I would have done, right? So I can't blame them at all. Throw up some Roman silver. Yeah, I'll grab a bit. $11.81 after Hijra. Moroccan Alawi Sharifs under Sidi Muhammad III. Yeah, these ones are minted in Mykonos, which I think I don't fully remember. I feel like was a coastal city. And Deadliest Gravy, congrats on your first purchase. I hope you enjoy that coin. Let me grab one of these Roman silver pieces. Start with a Trajan. Oh, I guess we didn't upload that one. My apologies. Did we upload this Hadrian or? Alright. to this Hadrian. And the NGC fine holder with some scratches. Yeah, Hadrian denarius, ancient Roman silver. Looks like it's a Mars reverse. Mars holding a trophy, military trophy, and with a transverse spear, looks like. And thank you, King. And let's see. I'll run one of the Varuses too. Lucius Verus denarius. 4-7. Fourth Timothy. Yeah, Lucius Verus, adoptive brother of Marcus Aurelius, would have co-ruled the Roman Empire with Marcus between 161 and 169. But yeah, found a Roman denarius. And that's heading to you too, King. And then one more Varus. But yeah, another Lucius Verus. They actually kind of look similar, funny enough, him and Marcus. I guess it kind of makes sense. But this one is a victory on the reverse, was the palm frond and the wreath. Victory walking left. But yeah, Varus, his main difference between him and Marcus is that he has more of a shaggy beard, I guess, kind of reminiscent of Septimius Severus, or I guess it reminds you a little of beard styles of Septimius Severus. And thank you, King. All right, I'll grab a few more denarii. Let's see, here's a Commodus. 5. Commodus, $69 start on the Commodus. Son of Marcus Aurelius, gladiator emperor. And there's the back, looks like probably Virtus or Mars, helmeted, standing left. And Timothy, thank you. Let's see. Let's try one of these Gallianuses here. XF Gallianus. 69 on it. XF was pretty much good amount of silvering on it. But yeah, it's always a plus for these. Not a guarantee in this period to have good silvering. But yeah, NGC XF Gallianus. Looks like you have Sol standing left, raising hand and holding a globe. With 1 star in the field. And Timothy, thank you. Now I think all the Roman slabs that are left are 1 Gallianus. I guess I'll run the Septimius Severus. Or sorry, Severus Alexander. But I think other than that, it's just Commodus and 1 Gallianus left. Oh, never mind. This one didn't even get uploaded. So if y'all want that, I apologize. I don't think that one got uploaded. But if y'all want a few more Roman slabs, I think all we have left are Commodus at this point. And that 1 Gallianus in the middle. Just say so, and I'll keep running him. But if not, I'll move on to something else. Run the one in the middle. Sure. Please keep running. Great. All right. Another XF Gallianus, just good silvering. Jeez, if I can. There we go. Hopefully y'all can see that well. And Timothy, thank you, Timothy. Yes, we did sell all the shipwrecks by now. I'll run a few more commonnesses here. Commonest denarius. Yeah, an NGC holder. After this coin, I'm going to probably try and adjust the lighting again. I can't seem to get the trick for it today, so I apologize to all y'all viewers. But thank you, Timothy. All right, I think this. Yeah, all we have left are these two commonnesses as far as Roman slabs go. Not seeing anything else, but we do have some little bit of Greek silver. I think hopefully we upload this one. All right, Halicarnassus hecte. A little bit of Greek silver. With the sea monster Ketos. Kind of see the head of Ketos, the sea monster, and then a incuse pattern. But yeah, Timothy in the lead on this Greek silver hecte from Caria, city of Halicarnassus. And thank you, Timothy. All right. Let's do this commonest, second last one that we have here. Be another commonest in the NGC holder. Let's see what that. There's your reverse figure holding cornucopia, and I think it's a caduceus too. I can't fully tell. And Timothy, thank you. And last one in this group. Final commonest, there we go. Let's see, it is a Nike reverse, or I guess Victory reverse, palm frond and wreath. And this one, Timothy in the lead, and that's Hayden Timothy. Appreciate all the business, Timothy. Really hope you enjoy all those. All right. Oh, someone asked about Rhodesia earlier. I didn't realize we had one. The little Rhodesian, Southern Rhodesia / Zimbabwe, 3 pence under King George V. Looks like there's a bit of damage. There's a scratch on the top, but still silver coin, sterling, and 1936. Southern Rhodesia. What's the one bottom left? That is a Huron II Syracusean Litra. And thank you, Timothy. If you want, I can run that for you. I think we were asking 89, I want to say, on the group. All of them are in these Poseidon collection holders. But yeah, I'll give it a run if anyone's interested. Yeah, we're asking 89 on these Poseidon collection Litras from the city of Syracuse in Sicily. But yeah, the diademed head of Poseidon left, and then you have a trident being flanked by the 2 dolphins. But yeah, very, very marine-based iconography. And thank you, Dinah. Hope you enjoy that first purchase. Congratulations. See what else we got here. Let's try this Potosi 8 real. Have a good day, Timothy. But yeah, I hope you enjoy all the coins you won. They'll be shipped out, I think, probably tomorrow. So hopefully they'll arrive to you soon. Yeah, 119 star on this Potosi Mint 8 real. Yeah, good old Spanish Bolivian 8 real. 1825 Ferdinand the 7th. Is Elbing Bill and Saldus. Other Gustavus Adolphus. But yeah, under Swedish occupation, Poland under Swedish occupation here. Gustavus Adolphus, Bill and Saldus. We're at $1 with deadliest gravy. 1600s, 1630s. Polish little bill and coin. And thank you, Big Poppy. Plugged hole, but Buck and Go Jeton here. Struck around 1793. You see the date down there. But yes, mourning the death of Louis the 16th. He would have been the guy who was beheaded at the end of the French Revolution. So basically, right after the French Revolution, these Jetons would have been struck in Germany, mourning his death by some of his supporters, or for some of his supporters. And W.C. Banks, thank you. All right. See what we're asking on this larger silver coin, seems like. Oh, maybe. I guess it's not silver. We don't have it labeled as silver, so I'm going to assume it's not. But proof Mongolia. I won't take it out, but y'all can see it pretty well in here. 1984 proof Mongolian coin. Yeah, cool piece. Celebrating Mongolia's long history of archery. Yeah, pretty cool proof coin. And Big Poppy, thank you. Let's do this Maidstone City in Kent halfpenny. Merchant halfpenny from 1668. Pretty late for the merchant halfpennies here. So we've been right near the end of them. This one's from a man by the name of Jonathan Charlton in Maidstone would have struck this, and he would have been a grocer. You can tell by the arms of the Grocers Guild on the obverse. And on the reverse, his halfpenny. Let's try this polyethylene piece here. A little copper shilling from Polish Lithuanian Commonwealth, 1665. After John II. Yeah, 1665 copper shilling. It's the eagle type there. Yeah. Cool 1600s copper coin. And $3 into Gemini. Let's try this coin here. Nice toning on it. On this silver French piece. No, we sold all our shipwrecks, unfortunately. So yeah, no more shipwrecks left in today's sale. But yeah, let's do this French coin with some pretty vibrant toning. If I can go, there we go. No clue if it's natural. Probably not, but either way, toning's quite vibrant on it. 1919 French coin. Big Poppy in the lead on this tone piece. And that's yours, Big Poppy. Thank you. Do this 5 Pfennig here. Bavarian 5 Pfennig. A little bit of zinc Bavarian knockout. But yeah, municipality of Oberemgau or something. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too bad. But cool 1917 zinc knockout 5 Pfennig. And Jim picking that up at $2. All right. Let's try this Japanese bean money. Tokugawa Shogunate Japanese Samurai era bean money. But yeah, silver alloy piece. This one is 7 grams on it. But cool little bean. But yeah, right now I'm thinking about going until 5 o'clock Central Time, which is 11 more minutes. So if you have any requests, feel free to drop in the chat, and I'll make sure to get them before we finish up here. But yeah, this rate looks like we're going to be finishing up in around 11 minutes. Try another Colonial Sheed Durham. Let's see. This one, Medina Salam. Harana Rashid, modern day Baghdad. This one is a 184 is the date, which corresponds to 800 to 801 AD. Yeah, Islamic Golden Age, silver Durham. Yeah, I'll grab another Kushona Sasanian. But first, let me do this normal Sasanian. Call that the first, second reign. Durham. Be a Sasanian Empire. Kavad the first, silver Durham. Big, cool little Sasanian piece from a ruler We don't offer a crazy amount of. Basically, we just bought one group of them, and that's where we've been selling out of. And thank you, Jim. And here's a Kushana Sasanian. $1 start on the Kushana Sasanian Peraz the first. But there's Nani in the Bull, which is a piece of iconography you see on the cushion coins all the time. And there's the king standing left. These are also, who are they? Oh, $1 for Jim. We look at that. Good pickup there. All right, let's try this medieval Indian coin. 0940 medieval India half Ghani here from the Bahmani Sultanate. But yeah, date on this, you can see it on the bottom is right where my thumb is, 838, which corresponds to 1434, 1435. Be a little half Ghani, bronze half Ghani here from medieval India. And thank you, Jim. Let's try this Alexandrian mint, Constantius II bronze coin. But yeah, there's Constantius II, pearl diademed bust of Constantius II, and then you have soldier spearing a fallen horseman, and then you have ALE on the bottom, indicating that the mint is Alexandria. But yeah, cool piece all around. Always fun getting in Alexandrian coins, right? It's a fun, very historical mint. And deadliest gravy, thank you. All right, we got around 5 more minutes left before I'm gonna find someone to raid. So last shot to drop any requests. Let's try this Sikwani tribe Gallic piece. But yeah, ancient Gaul, 1st century BC. Helmed head of Roma, or Celticized head of Roma left was Kudoshi. You can see the Q quite well on there. And there's the horse. These are considered the quote-unquote Sam type, though the legend is it'll be, I guess, SAL kind of. But just the two, the A and the L, kind of combine. So it kind of looks like an M. And thank you, Gemini. I don't know if we have anything that early from Japan, unfortunately. And yeah, we already sold all our shipwreck coins, so we're out of shipwreck coins for the day. We just do a few Buck and Go silvers to end it off for y'all. Yeah, I think all our Japanese is like 1800s. If you're interested in one of the 1800s pieces, or maybe 1700s, I can grab some of them. Like we have a piece of bean money, and then we have some 100 mon, but we don't have anything like 1500 air. But yeah, Buck and Go was 1943, 6 pence, silver 6 pence under King George VI. $1 on the silver coin. Let's see, we're at 3. Good old silver, British silver. King George VI on a decent grade 2. And Carter, thank you. see if this Pontus coin got up. All right, $49 start. This Cabarian coin from Pontus, slightly less common city, certainly a lot less common than your Amisus or your Sinopes or any of those other super common city. So we got a bit of a scarcer city here for the series, and actually it has a nice legend. Flan's not crazy adjusted either, so it's pretty decent for the type too. And $49 where Gem's gonna get it. Let's try this. Colonial Ant. Alright, pressing 69 on this Salamina. Yeah, Salamina Ant. A little bit of silvering left on it in the NGC VF holder. Looks like it's a Concordia reverse. I wish I can figure out how to get rid of that glare. I apologize, chat. Let's try one of these. Karshapana, silver Karshapana from the Mauryan Empire, ancient India, BC India, silver coin. We're asking 18 on the start for these Mauryan Karshapanas. So they're good old counter punches. Yep, BC India silver coin. I don't know how old our oldest 2 reals are, but I can take a look. Oh, great. Welcome back, Timothy. We're going to be finishing up in around 2 minutes. So I'll just, Byzantine in the front row. I'll run this Byzantine. I'll take a look at some of the 2 reals, see what our oldest one is. And then I guess I'll find someone to raid after, probably. Maybe run a silver coin or 2. Out of buck and go. But yeah, here we go. Christ phallus here. Class C. Christ Byzantine phallus. Jesus Christ Conqueror would be the translation of that Greek sentence written there. ICXC Nika. But yeah, Christ Anonymous phallus, Class C, and NGC slab, and Slinger. Thank you, Slinger. Okay. Your oldest 2 seem to be around 1800. It looks like we have some. This might be our oldest 2. It's 1790, 2 real. So nothing crazy old, but. So 2 real, Spanish, 2 real. 49 start on it. Be it Charles. I guess we put a typo. This one's Charles IV, not Charles III. But yeah, please just note that it's a Charles IV. We had a little typo in our flip. NWC Banks, thank you. And let me end the night with one more silver coin to buck and go. But I appreciate everyone hanging out. Let's do actually 2. Let's do a lot of 2 silver coins. Silver Canada 10 cents. Last 2 pieces of the night. Buck and go. There we go. Get 2 silver 10 cents. Hope you all enjoyed, everybody. See what the dates are. It's like 49 and 57. Yeah, 49 and 57 are the dates on 2 Canadian 10 cents. Both silver. 1 Lizzie, 1 George C6. And Big Poppy ending up the night. Congrats on that. We find someone to raid. But yeah, Tuesday will be our next show. Isaiah will be back on Tuesday. And we'll have a whole bunch of new coins ready for y'all. Mainly Islamic, but if you like Indian, no, we have to be done. I've been saying it. Yeah, it was a little short, but it's mainly just because we don't have too much here. It was just meant to be a small sale, but yeah. Mainly Indian, will be a bunch of new stuff will be coming, a lot of Indian, but some other Islamic. But yeah, Delhi Sultanate. If you're interested in Delhi Sultanate, you know what? All right, just for you, Theth. I'll see if I can find that just for you. I apologize for lying to y'all about it being the last coin, but this is the actual last coin. The actual last coin of the night. I will not be taking anything else. Yeah, Marcus Ambibulus, Roman Procurators Pruda here. Yeah, 9 to 12 AD. So, Christ's lifetime, prehistorical period. And Timothy, thank you. All right. Yeah, a bunch of new stuff coming in by Tuesday, mainly Delhi Sultanate, but some large tankas. We have some early Sur Empire. So yeah, large silver coins. We have some chunky bronzes. Really should be fun if you're a fan of Indian stuff. We have some Islamic stuff too, like some Abbasid. I think we have a couple Umayyad. So yeah, hopefully it should be a fun day. But yeah, next Tuesday, next show. Hope you all bookmark in. Hope to see y'all there. And gonna raid Jonathan Baffy, and hope everyone has a good night.